making the claim. Oh man, goddamn, I came to fuck up the game. Come have a seat at my house. It's the general making the claim. Oh man, goddamn, I came to fuck up the game. Throw remote straight into a wall.
Yo, what up? What's going on? It's your boy Indigo G, Uptown Harlem, and you're watching Untitled Vibes. My childhood? Sheesh. Childhood was a fucking roller coaster. It was full of many things, ups and downs, lefts and rights. I grew up Uptown Harlem, you know what I mean, in colonial houses, Ralph Ringel houses, right across the street from Polo Ground, which is like in the Rucker Park area. A lot of people is very, very familiar with Rucker Park. It's well known for like basketball and shit like that. You know what I mean? So basically, I obviously kind of had a rough childhood, grew up in poverty, you know what I'm saying? At an early age, started getting involved in, you know, the wrong things in the streets and whatnot. But, you know, music found me soon as I kind of got to like elementary, middle school, you know what I'm saying? Although growing up as a child, you know what I'm saying, like my background, I'm Afro-Latino, and so I always used to hear so many different type of like music being played around the house. And so, you know what I mean, just growing up, I've always just been that kind of kid that was very, very like open-minded, you know what I'm saying? Open-minded, but in a sense, I guess, a little naive, you know what I'm saying, and gullible to his surroundings, you know what I'm saying, like, where I ain't gonna lie, I used to be into a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, like some good, some bad. I mean, like, I used to like to dance, you know what I mean, rap, you know what I'm saying, I still like to do some of these things, you know what I mean, I love, you know what I mean, songwriting and all that. I used to be a stick-up kid too, you know what I mean, because I ain't have it, you know what I mean, so sometimes I used to just go outside and I had to just get it how I live, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed that for a period of time until it kind of got hectic, you know what I'm saying? You start getting in trouble with the law. And then, you know what I mean? But aside from that, I always just been the type of kid that, you know, I like to skateboard, chill with my friends, you know what I'm saying, smoke, whatever, you know, watch movies, regular shit, you know what I'm saying? I was very into, like, reading books, you know, I was very into, like, finding out things about life, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's kind of how Indigo General was birthed, you know what I'm saying? As long as I've been doing music, because, you know, I've always been writing music, but it wasn't up until I got out of high school and, like, you know, I was trying so many different things out, working all these jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in between being a creative, you know, I was always releasing music, stuff like that, but I didn't really take music serious up until, like, the year of, what, I want to say 2015, probably? 2015. Going on, like, 4 years ago. I was trying so many different things out. I even tried to do like network marketing, you know what I'm saying? I found myself dipping and dabbing in so many different fields that I kept getting pulled back into like the music, you know what I'm saying? Because like I never stopped writing music. I never stopped creating songs, ever. But as I grew up, you know, I found myself realizing that, damn, okay, I got to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do for like a career, you know what I'm saying? Like what you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it gonna be? And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of always knew I was gifted, you know what I mean, talented, because, I mean, like, I just always had it, you know what I'm saying, since a child. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been writing songs. So basically, I had trouble getting out of high school, you know what I'm saying, like regents and everything, you know what I'm saying, so I was like a year late. And I basically just said, fuck this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go for it because, like, at the end of the day, you know, I got big goals, I got big dreams and aspirations, and I just went out and I went for it, you know what I'm saying? And here I am a couple years later, you know what I'm saying? I done a lot of things, you know what I mean? Been in a lot of situations, and looking forward to just, you know what I mean, going further and further. My current style of music, ooh, like unorthodox. Abstract. You know, like I'm a multi-genre recording artist, and so you kind of never know what you're gonna expect. But when I first started releasing material, I mean, of course, it was more of like MC boom bap because like that's where I come from. You know, when I started listening. When I first came across the music, you know what I mean, it was just, it started off with, okay, let's go back. I gotta take you guys back. You know what I'm saying? It's cause like I don't really like to give direct answers because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so much of a general person, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you so much of like a broad perspective. So, I'm Afro-Latino, right? I'm from Honduras. I was born and raised in Harlem, you know what I'm saying? My mother and my father is from back home. And so around the house, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm very in touch with my culture as well. You know, I'm Garifuna, you know what I'm saying? We listen to punta music, we have our own like culture, way of life and all that. So I grew up on that type of music. I grew up on a whole bunch of reggae, slow reggae. My mom used to play a whole bunch of slow reggae around the house. You know, Marvin Gaye, Barris Hammond, you know what I'm saying? Old school hip hop, you know, like I basically anything you basically like for the most part that old school shit, you know what I'm saying? Like soca, that type of stuff. And it wasn't really up until I was like 14, 13 when I got to like high school, around like, or even middle school when I was like 8 to 10 years old, because I went to Choir Academy of Harlem, which is an elementary middle school on 125th Street up in Harlem. And there I learned how to read and write music, and I was in a choir. So I was singing at the age of like 8 years old. That's when I started singing, and I started like writing music. And it wasn't up until then I graduated, and I went to Norman Thomas High School, which was where I met my nigga Spacey, you feel me, who we in his crib now doing this interview, you feel me, my boy right over there chilling. And there is when I got like more deeply like introduced to like hip hop from my boy Seagull, my left hand man Swags, you feel me? Me and him started rapping together. And even in between then, I was rapping uptown with my boy J. Kel, you feel me, and a whole bunch of my other homies. We had a little crew going on called 14 Bass and shit like that. So, you know what I mean, I found myself just through so many different paths and walks of life, you know, growing up, just being musically educated and inclined, and it just found me, you know what I'm saying? Like since a child, I was, you know, reading, writing music, you know, singing and stuff like that. And so, you know, I can say I've always been equipped with the gift, you know what I'm saying? I always had it, you know, I've always just been there. But it wasn't up until like I was like basically like 22 years old, you know, like I said, 2015 is when I decided to like start going to open mics. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this shit serious. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm passionate about. Let me start playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just go for it. A lot of people keep telling me to go for it. I keep trying to do everything else. I done worked all the jobs. I done tried everything out. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I probably ain't try out, you know what I'm saying, was like working for the fucking government and everything like that. But I don't want to do that either. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'd already been in the streets all that, you feel me? And so, you know what I mean, music kind of saved my life, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like, you know what I mean, brought me out of a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean, this is just the beginning type shit. So I had to just basically trace back, you know what I'm saying? Because it's deep rooted, you know what I'm saying? It really is deep rooted, facts. I mean, first I definitely, and this is funny, because this is something that I just started realizing. Well, not really. I'm actually playing myself because I've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna start off with family, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, also throughout my time growing up, you know, throughout my childhood experiences when I was like a teenager, you know, I was involved in network marketing and I learned about personal development and, you know, I studied a lot of like successful, wealthy individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like Eric Worre, you know, Bob Proctor and, you know, Tony Robbins and all these people. And so, and even Simon Sinek, I learned something from Simon Sinek. You know, I learned at an early age that, and as far as like wanting to be successful and having a purpose, you got to figure out like what's your why. You know what I'm saying? Why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm definitely gonna start off with family. You know what I'm saying? Family definitely is my first inspiration, motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see my family get out of you know, the position we're in right now. Born and raised in the project, nobody went in the projects. Niggas just fucking, I grew up with roaches, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit not cool, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely see success, you know what I'm saying? Wealth, you know what I mean? Having, you know, a whole bunch of time freedom, you know, time freedom is one of the biggest things that I aspire for, you know what I'm saying? The freedom to do anything I want to do, you know what I'm saying? And go anywhere I want to go. And so we're going to start off with family. I'd also say, you know, like, as far as hip hop and music and rap, people like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, black entrepreneurs, P. Diddy and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, because like, you know, I'm Afro-Latino, you know what I'm saying, I'm a black man, you know what I'm saying, and so I personally feel like I'm obligated to put on for my people, you know what I'm saying, and lead the way, you know what I'm saying, create that culture, you know what I'm saying, and so the footsteps are already laid out there, we just gotta follow them, you know what I'm saying, and so, you know, people like him, life itself just motivates me. Each and every day I get to breathe, you know, each and every day I'm alive, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the finer things in life is obviously what motivates me, you know what I'm saying, and there's a couple ways that I tend to look at things that drive me, because at the same time, what really drives me is what will happen if I don't or didn't do what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? What's the outcome of that paradox? You know what I'm saying? Of that down the line. You know what I'm saying? What's my life gonna look like if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now? So, you know what I mean? For me, it's like I have no choice. You know what I'm saying? It's like a do or die type thing. You know what I mean? My creative process to writing lyrics and when I know a song is complete, I mean, I don't really have one, honestly speaking. Like, I just let things kind of come to me. I'm so fluid with life and all of existence. And so, I mean, like I said, I'm fluid with life. I let everything just kind of come to me. And so, when I find myself in the creative process, it's never really the same. I could be just waking up in the morning, feeling mad good, the sun is out, shining, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my energy is radiant, you know what I'm saying? I'm like doing chores around the house, brush my teeth, listening to music, you know what I'm saying? I'm like cleansing myself with some sage. And in between doing these things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming up with bars and, you know, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm basically just tapped in with the present moment. And so I find myself, sometimes I might just play on the beat, you know what I'm saying? Pop a beat on, you know what I'm saying? In between like just doing regular shit around the house. And I freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? Let my mind flow, expressing myself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? And then I'll go ahead and I'll write it down, or like sometimes I'll be in the studio and I'll just pop the beat on and I'll just fuck around depending on like what's my state in the moment, you know what I'm saying? I could be with my niggas or I could just be dolly or some shit like that, smacked or whatever, or like, you know what I mean? We probably just came from an event or whatever, and I'll just like vibe out, pop open my voice recorder, and then just start like jamming with myself. It's basically, I basically just jam with myself everywhere I go, and then in each and every moment, I just jam out with myself in each and every moment, and I just tend to go back to the material that I'm actually working on and creating, and I'll just piece it together type shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's literally like an ultimate secret. So this interview, I don't know, this shit better go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit right here, because that's what it is. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Facts. You know what I mean? And yeah, I complete songs that way and all that. Oh yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, going back to being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Because music is just one field, one path, you know what I'm saying? One aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, and even in music, you have music business, you know what I'm saying? I aspire to do so many things. I want to open up, you know, my own record label, you know, I want to start my own label, my own distribution, my own publishing. Even on a bigger scale, you know, I want to start like my own airline, you know what I'm saying? Like my own streaming services, you know what I mean? Own my own land, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of goals, and this basically is gonna be what allows me to get there, you know what I'm saying? Allows me to do those things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed. I'm looking forward to like touring around the world, showing people my material, because, you know, I'm a humanitarian. My life path number is 9, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo. And so, yeah, I mean, I have a duty. I know it's my destiny here, you know what I mean? I know my time here on earth is for. And so I just gotta continue leading down that path. 2019. All right, so this is what's gonna bring me to what's my plans, goals for 2019. Because since I've been going to open mics in 2015, you know, networking, building myself up, growing my fan base organically, you know, releasing music videos, doing all the runarounds, doing all the like essential things you have to do as an upcoming artist, trying to, you know, wanting to get to that next level. Since I've done that, I done realized a lot of things. You know, it's a constant learning lesson, basically. And you know, sometimes you might get frustrated and you might be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I done did this, I done did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, why is it not hitting? Why things are not clicking? But at the same time, you just got to step out of, you know, the journey sometimes, because a lot of times we're in it. So it seems frustrating, like, damn. But basically, that brings me to my point to say that we got to become more business minded, you know what I'm saying? And we got to really focus more on the business side and marketing side of things as an independent artist with no help, you know what I'm saying? Who I know a lot of us working jobs, a lot of us motherfuckers selling drugs, all that, you know what I'm saying? We hustling, we just doing it how we do it. You feel me? And it's real shit. You got to get it how you live. But you know, the mind is a powerful thing, and you got to also educate yourself in the career field choice that you want to be involved in, you know what I'm saying? And so my goal, what I've learned throughout my experiences, my goal for 2019 is to basically work more on my branding and build more of a tangible following so that I can basically call the shots when it comes to like whatever type of deals comes my way, you know what I'm saying? Because we live in a day and age where these record labels are just throwing any type of deals at these artists and they're just taking them, and nobody knows anything about, fucking contracts. Nobody knows how to read anything, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about splits. Nobody knows about, percentages. And so my goal for this year is basically to educate myself on that, you know what I'm saying, and apply myself to the things that I need to for me to like basically be strong in the areas that I have to, so that I could basically, you know what I mean, build my capital, you know what I'm saying, and basically do things the way I want to, basically go about my career the way I want to go about my career. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a goal for this year, or if that's like just a goal in general, but like that's where my mindset is at, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm Indigo General, so I ain't gonna front. My mind is more so, I'm rarely ever like breaking things down on a small scale. I'm just like super like, okay, boom, this is the goal, this is the goal, this is the goal. However we gotta get there, we gonna get there, you feel me, type shit. So, like I said, success for me is freedom. You know, like time freedom, you know what I'm saying? You know, the luxury of being able to do what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? And it's a mindset, you know what I'm saying? That's what success really is. It's a mindset, you know what I mean? Because, mind is a powerful thing. I truly believe that. And a lot of times, all we got to do is just change our habits, the little things, the little daily things, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised where we'll find ourselves. And so realistically speaking, I already know it. I'm there, you know what I'm saying? It's all about just the power of manifestation and divine timing, you know what I'm saying? Because I also believe in that as well, you know what I'm saying? And so I know I'm already successful because technically speaking, I'm not gonna lie, I already done did a lot of things I don't wanted to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I remember telling myself as a child, all I really want to do is travel the world and spread my music. And technically speaking, I'm already doing that. Granted, it's on whatever scale, but you know what I'm saying? As far as kind of my blessings, you know what I'm saying? I'm already doing everything that I've, done basically wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I done tried to perform, I done performed at festivals, you know what I'm saying? I done like gotten booked at college shows, you know what I'm saying? I done played at the biggest venues in New York, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? And it's like, I get it, it doesn't stop here, you know what I'm saying? And now it's just, I feel like I'm at a point where like, what's next, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's to come next is to come next. I gotta just keep going and I can't stop, You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie, I already feel successful. I feel I definitely feel like I made it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like I'm so blessed to the Most High, you know, like, in the beginning, my mom never supported me, my family never supported me. Now my family started supporting me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm seeing the little things and how things are changing, you know what I'm saying? How I'm becoming more of like a mature adult, how I'm learning more about business, you know what I'm saying? How I'm creating more, how I'm, applying more substances in my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? How my records are becoming more stronger, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so, now it's just all of a matter of, just capital, financial situations, bookings and things like that, and I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, and the time will come. Because honestly, you're never gonna know when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta continue moving forward, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Just be ready for it. I'm ready for it. Hell yeah, man. I just dropped Sacredly Chosen music video. You know what I mean? Y'all go check that out. Y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Y'all go subscribe to that. You know what I mean? Just YouTube search Indigo General. I need all the subscribers. I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of content. February 26th, Tuesday, I'm doing a big show at the Bowery Electric. Shout out to Empire Music Festival. We out here, you know what I mean? I need everybody to come out. You know what I mean? I got the tickets, flyer. We ready to go. Papa House. Come have a seat out in Papa House. This the General making the claim. Oh man, goddamn. Yeah. Coming soon. Straight up. Be on the lookout. Stay tuned. I got some shit coming for y'all, man. I got some shit coming for y'all. Alright? Shout outs to Untitled Vibes, Sacred G, Sacred Generations, you know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Seagull, J. Cal. Shout out to my mom, family, everybody, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing it for, you know what I'm saying? Word up. We can't stop. We gonna get there. One love.